Hello and welcome to this very quick tutorial on how to set up your very first campaign. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on the green button here that says Create a New Campaign. You can also click on the drop-down box right here or click the New Campaign button. So both things will do the same. So click on Create New Campaign. The first thing you'll need to do here is actually give your campaign a name. So let's call this Chiropractor Toronto. The next step, if you've connected your page, your Facebook fan page through our application, you should see all of your Facebook fan pages here in the drop-down box. So let me just pick one of the fan pages here just to grab a page. So you would pick the fan page that you want all of this fresh, hot, relevant content to go to. Okay? The next step is you're going to hit the Continue button. Once you've done that, this is where you're going to put your keywords for finding great, hot, relevant content. So let me give you a few suggestions. You need to really understand, what type of content your audience wants to hear about. So if you're a chiropractor, well, you know that, people that go to a chiropractor, they've got joint pain, they've got back pain, they want to know about all natural, healthy remedies. Your crowd might wants to know about all natural dieting tips. So put in here about 5 to 7, 10 keywords that will really represent what types of information that you want to share with your marketplace. So if I was a chiropractor, I would, write something like all natural joint pain relief. Okay? Maybe all natural back pain remedies. What about healthy eating tips? Okay. What about things like dieting? So healthy diets. Okay. What if they want to start learning, because a lot of the pain that they have in their joints is about losing weight. So what about weight loss, tips as well? Okay. So as you can see, I've got about 5 keywords in here. Now, you can pick and choose what type of content that you would like. So if you only want to share, let's say, articles, you could just, click articles. If you want videos and images as well, you would click all 3 boxes. Next, you're going to hit the Continue button. On this next page, what we're going to do is the system will find what's called RSS feeds. And RSS feeds, all they are is when a website posts something new to their website, they also post it through RSS feeds so that people who have RSS readers can get the information directly through the RSS. But what this will do to help us get great content is we're going to follow some of the top websites in the industry based on the keywords that you provided in the last step. So here you can actually pick and choose some of the RSS feeds that you would like to follow. And I'm just going to let all of these checked because there's some really good ones out there. Disabled World, Mind Body Green, Earth Clinic, Health.com. These are all great RSS feeds. So the next step is to hit Continue. And this is where you will actually set everything up when it comes to time. So this section right here is all about the time that you are going to be posting your content. So on the top, you'll see here that you can change your time zone. So this time that the software is going to post to is all based on your time zone on the top left here. So see where there's a button that says Change Time Zone? I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger. But as you can see, I'm in the Montreal time zone. If I click Change Time Zone, you can then change the time zone that you're in based on your location. And by doing that, you're going to be on the right time zone when posting your content to your Facebook fan page or wall. So here, you will actually choose what dates that you would like us to execute this content. So you can actually set it up for a week, for 2 weeks, and all the way up to 30 days. We recommend that you set things up for about 7 to 14 days. So as you can see, I can go from the 28th of February all the way down to the 14th, and that's going to be roughly about 14 days worth of content. So once I'm done doing that, I hit the apply button, and as you can see, the date has changed. Now, the actual time, and this is the posting time, all you have to do is to scroll these things around. All right, so let's say that you want to post between 9 o'clock in the morning, okay, and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, because that's when you know that your potential customer or your prospects are online. Maybe it's during their work hours, okay? So let's just do that from 9 to 3 o'clock. All right, next we're going to hit continue. And on this last step, this is where the software will start doing its work. And you need to give our software about 7 to 10 minutes to actually go out there and find all of the relevant content based on your keyword, okay? Based on the set of keywords that you provided us. Now, let me give you a bit of training here on this section. As you can see on the left-hand side, it says influence. What that means is that if an article has 3 flames or a video, it means that people are liking it, they're sharing it, there's a lot of views if it's a video. It's something where it has some sort of viral activity to it. So again, if I go and look at this and I hit the preview button to get a quick preview of that article, if I open the original link, I can actually go to the website, which is the Shape Magazine website. And as you can see, there are 20 people who are pinning this. People are tweeting this. People are liking it. We've got a couple of comments. So it's not a dud article. It's not just a piece of article that's out there and it's not really doing much. People are pinning it on Pinterest, tweeting it, and they're liking it. So it's obviously a good piece of content. All right, so the 3 buttons that you see on the right-hand side are the Add to Queue, the Preview, and the Delete. If you delete the article, we're going to delete that from our database, and we're never going to show it to you again. If you'd like to preview a piece of content, you just hit the preview button. It's going to generate and populate a preview. And then if you want to see the actual original article, you can click on Open Original Link. And by doing that, it's going to open up the original article. Okay? And as you can see, it's a very well thought out and written out article. It's got some comments here, some likes, some tweets. As you can see, there's some social activity there. Okay? If you want, you could then close this. And if you like it, you could add to your queue. Hit the Add to Queue button. When you add items to your queue, that's when you're actually going to be setting things up for posting on a consistent basis. All right, so let's add a few items in our queue here so that we can see what the posting queue looks like. Once you've done this, there's the Open Queue button. If you can click on the Open Queue button and then Open Queue in full, you're going to see your posting queue. Okay, this is your posting queue. So as you can see here, okay, tomorrow at 10:15 a.m., this is what's going to be posted. Saturday at 2:06, Sunday at 10:34, Monday at 11:28, so on and so forth. This is your posting queue. This is the message that's going to be posted on Facebook, okay, with the image of the article. So you can actually click on this and then change what's going to be posted on Facebook and then hit the save button. So you could post something like, hey, we just looked at this really good article and we think you'll like it. Hit the like and share button. Okay, and by doing that, when you hit save, that's what's going to be posted through Facebook. The other thing is, if you want to change these messages and make them more specific, we have a predefined message system in here, and you just click on post, build my predefined post messages, and then hit the rebuild my messages. And then as you can see, hey, I found a great article. Hey, check this article out. So as you can see, it's more specific, it's more targeted, it's more personal for that article. If it's an article, it'll say, hey, look at this article. If it's a video, it'll say, hey, we just found a great video, check it out. Okay, so Once your posting queue is set up, you're pretty much ready to go. You're saved. Your campaign is saved. As soon as you add things to the queue, it's going to happen. You don't need to save or anything like that. It's happening right now. And as you can see, as we're talking, we're still getting more content coming in through the system automatically. Okay? Now, that after you've done this, you've set up your first campaign. In the next video, I'm going to show you some advanced strategies, things like how to search for content and how to add manual entry and stuff like that. But the last thing I'd like to show you is our status generator update, our system that will allow you to find some really hot status updates for your Facebook fan page. So here's how this works. You can actually, in manual entry, you can write your own status update. You can add a photo and then add a text. You can add an actual URL or a link, or you can use our status generator. By doing that, all you need to do is go to either questions, ask for likes, fill in the blanks. We've got insert your brand, fan love, promo, deep thoughts, things like that. So let's just keep it at questions. Once you do that, you hit the shuffle button, and as you do that, it's going to start giving you suggestions on some really hot status updates that are going on right now. So what TV show do you wish was still on the air? Isn't that a great one? So I'm going to hit add to queue, and then as you can see, this went up to 10, and then that's going to be at the bottom of my posting queue. Okay? So if I keep hitting shuffle, I'm going to keep getting some ideas on status updates. So if I add this to the queue and then open up the posting queue in full, okay, you'll see that it's right here. Now if I wanted to bring this up and let's say bring it up here, I can actually just drag and drop it where I would like the content to appear. Okay, so drag and drop works extremely well, and as you can see, I just dragged and dropped this status update. You can do this with anything. You can drag and drop pieces of content and place them inside of the actual campaign. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Once you've done this, you've set up your whole campaign. It's going to start to post, starting tomorrow, which is the next post in the queue, and it's going to start to post all of this fresh, hot, relevant content as well as status updates directly into your system. And that is the easiest way to get up and running with this amazing piece of software.